In the heart of the Amazon rainforest, an untamed wilderness teeming with life and mystery, lies one of the most captivating legends of modern exploration, the lost city of Z. Believed to be a grand and sophisticated civilization buried deep within the Amazon, this fabled city has tantalized explorers for centuries. Although countless expeditions have ventured into the dense jungle in pursuit of this elusive city, none have emerged with definitive proof of its existence. Among the explorers who pursued this myth was Colonel Percy Fawcett, a British adventurer who became obsessed with the idea of Z. His expeditions into the Amazon and his mysterious disappearance in 1925 have only deepened the legend. The story of the lost city of Z is one that intertwines history, legend and mystery with the grandeur of the Amazon rainforest. The vast and largely unexplored wilderness of the Amazon has long been a source of wonder and speculation. Fawcett's life and his quest for Z have cemented his legacy as one of the most enigmatic and ambitious explorers of the 20th century. His story is one of endurance, obsession, and ultimately tragedy. But it also serves as a reminder of the allure of the unknown and humanity's relentless drive to uncover hidden truths in the farthest reaches of the world. Colonel Percy Fawcett was born in 1867 into a family with a strong tradition of adventure and military service. Fawcett's early life prepared him well for the rigors of exploration. His military career, which took him to postings in Ceylon, now Sri Lanka and Hong Kong, was just the beginning of a life driven by a desire to uncover the unknown. Yet it wasn't until 1906, when Fawcett was commissioned by the Royal Geographical Society to map the border between Bolivia and Brazil, that he encountered the Amazon and became mesmerized by the idea of a lost civilization. While many contemporaries dismissed tales of advanced civilizations in the Amazon as mere folklore or fantasies, Fawcett was convinced that remnants of a forgotten city lay hidden in the jungle. His belief was partly based on indigenous legends and ancient documents that spoke of large, well-organized cities once thriving in the heart of the Amazon. These legends, combined with his discoveries of pottery shards and other artifacts during his travels, fueled his conviction that the Amazon had once been home to an advanced civilization. Fawcett's vision of the lost city of Z was not just a product of myth and imagination, but also of science and exploration. He believed that the archaeological evidence he found suggested the existence of a city built by a highly organized and sophisticated society, one that had mysteriously vanished. He was meticulous in his research, poring over maps and historical documents, and corresponded with experts in archaeology and anthropology. His quest was driven by both scientific curiosity and a deep-seated belief in the enduring mysteries of the natural world. Percy Fawcett's first expedition into the Amazon in search of Z began in 1911, following a series of exploratory missions in the region. Fawcett was a master at navigating through uncharted territories, and his initial ventures brought back valuable insights into the geography and cultures of the Amazon. Despite facing treacherous conditions, including the oppressive heat, dangerous wildlife, and the constant threat of disease, Fawcett persevered, collecting evidence and expanding his knowledge of the region. He believed that somewhere in the unexplored areas of the rainforest, possibly near the headwaters of the Xingu River, the ruins of Z lay waiting to be discovered. His expeditions led him to contact numerous indigenous groups, and his interactions with them, while not without tension, helped him gain insights into the history and culture of the Amazon's inhabitants. Fawcett respected the indigenous people, often writing about their profound knowledge of the jungle and their connections to the land. This respect, however, did not stop him from seeking what he believed to be the remnants of a once great civilization. Throughout the 1910s and early 1920s, Fawcett made several attempts to locate Z. He returned to Britain occasionally, giving lectures and raising funds for future expeditions. His belief in Z was unwavering, and he continued to gather clues from a variety of sources. archaeological finds, ancient manuscripts, and local legends. His expeditions were grueling, and though they produced tantalizing hints of a lost civilization, they fell short of revealing the city itself. Critics of Fawcett, both at the time and in subsequent years, accused him of chasing fantasies, dismissing his findings as the product of wishful thinking and a refusal to accept the limits of exploration. In 1925, Fawcett launched what he believed would be his final and most definitive expedition in search of the lost city of Z. This journey was different from the previous ones for two key reasons. First, Fawcett was more convinced than ever that he was close to locating Z. He believed that he had narrowed down its position to an area deep within the Mato Grosso region of Brazil, a remote and dangerous part of the Amazon. Second, he was joined by his eldest son, Jack, and Jack's friend, Raleigh Rimmel. This would be a personal journey as well as a scientific one. The trio departed with great optimism and conviction. For months, they traveled deeper into the jungle, following what Fawcett believed to be the trail leading to Z. On May 29, 1925, Fawcett sent a message to his wife in Britain, assuring her that they were fine and progressing well. It was the last anyone ever heard from them. The three explorers vanished without a trace, leaving behind one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in the history of exploration. In the years following Fawcett's disappearance, numerous search parties attempted to retrace his steps and uncover what had happened to him and his companions. Some expeditions brought back artifacts and skeletal remains, though none could definitively prove what had happened. Speculation about their fate ranged from death at the hands of hostile indigenous tribes to succumbing to the harsh conditions of the jungle. To this day, no conclusive evidence of their fate has been found. The disappearance of Percy Fawcett and his companions only deepened the legend of the lost city of Z. Fawcett's fate has become part of the broader mythos surrounding the Amazon and its many unexplored secrets. For decades after his disappearance, explorers, adventurers, and scholars alike have been drawn to the idea of Z, hoping to solve the riddle that consumed Fawcett's life. Several notable expeditions in the 20th century attempted to locate Fawcett's remains and uncover the truth behind the lost city of Z. However, none have definitively proven the existence of such a city. In recent years, some archaeologists have found evidence of large, complex settlements in the Amazon that date back centuries. These findings suggest that the region may have once supported larger populations and more advanced societies than previously thought, lending some credence to the idea of advanced civilizations like Z. While the lost city of Z itself remains elusive, Fawcett's expeditions contributed significantly to the understanding of the Amazon. His meticulous records of his encounters with indigenous groups and his maps of uncharted regions have provided invaluable insights for modern researchers. Moreover, Fawcett's obsession with the Amazon helped spark public interest in the rainforest, inspiring generations of explorers and scientists to study and protect this vital ecosystem. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, spanning over 5.5 million square kilometers. Its biodiversity is unmatched, hosting millions of species, many of which remain undiscovered. The rainforest's dense canopy, winding rivers and untamed wilderness make it one of the most awe-inspiring natural landscapes on Earth. At the heart of this rich ecosystem is the Amazon River, the second longest river in the world, which runs through the rainforest, supporting a wide range of life. The forest's plant life is equally diverse, ranging from towering trees to rare orchids. Many of the plants found in the Amazon have been used by indigenous peoples for medicinal purposes, and modern science continues to study the potential health benefits of Amazonian flora. The Amazon is not only a biological treasure trove, but also home to numerous indigenous tribes, many of whom live in isolation from the outside world. These tribes have developed a deep connection to the land, surviving and thriving in harmony with their environment. For centuries, they have maintained a way of life that has been largely untouched by modernity, though encroachment from deforestation and mining has increasingly threatened their existence. The Amazon rainforest faces grave threats in the modern era, including deforestation, illegal logging, mining, and climate change. Every year, vast swathes of the forest are destroyed to make way for agricultural development, particularly cattle ranching and soybean farming. The loss of forest not only contributes to global carbon emissions, but also threatens the countless species that rely on the forest for survival. Conservation efforts are underway, with numerous organizations working to protect the Amazon's biodiversity and support sustainable development. These efforts focus on reducing deforestation rates, protecting indigenous lands, and promoting sustainable land use practices that do not result in further destruction of the forest. The Amazon's future is inextricably tied to the health of the planet, and protecting it is a global responsibility. The lost city of Z remains one of the greatest mysteries of the modern era, a story of adventure, exploration, and the untamed wilds of the Amazon. Percy Fawcett's quest for Z symbolizes the eternal human desire to discover the unknown, to push boundaries of knowledge, and to uncover the hidden treasures of our world. Though Fawcett's disappearance in the Amazon remains a tragic and unsolved mystery, his legacy as an explorer has endured, and his story has continued to inspire generations of adventurers and scholars alike. While the physical discovery of the lost city of Z remains elusive, its legend has broadened our understanding of the Amazon rainforest, its cultures, and its complex ecosystems. The myth of Z serves as a powerful reminder of the mysteries still waiting to be uncovered in our world, while also emphasizing the importance of protecting these natural wonders for future generations. In the end, the quest for the lost city of Z is not just a search for a lost civilization, but a reflection of the human spirit's insatiable curiosity and the unyielding drive to explore the unknown. Whether or not Z ever truly existed, its story continues to captivate and remind us of the fragility and grandeur of our world's greatest wilderness, the Amazon.